So my man Godfrey is in the house.
What's up, my man Godfrey? That's a movie. You know,
Yeah,
that's the
it
title.
was a movie, wasn't it?
1938. Carol Lombard.
You don't find a lot of people your age named Godfrey. Are you a junior?
I'm a junior. I'm
Oh,
a
you are?
junior. Pops, bless his soul up there. But he was Godfrey Senior, and then I'm Godfrey. So
Okay,
it's
right.
all good. You know,
Yeah.
there's Godfreys are used as last names too.
Most of the time I hear Godfrey as a last name. As a
That's
last
right,
name.
that's right.
But that first part, God, you can't go wrong with that, man.
I win already. First, but especially when I'm spelling my name, like they say, "What's your name?" I go G-O-D, and I stop for a second. Just kidding.
yes.
F-R-E-Y.
The dramatic pause.
The dramatic pause.
So you're at the Arlington Improv, man.
Yes, sir.
You got like a house in the back, don't you? You're there a lot.
Yeah, I should have a little wing, like you were saying before. I should have a wing. Yeah, I love Arlington. Listen, man, you know what's great is when they bring you back, it means that you're doing something right.
Right.
Because they don't have to bring you back.
Either that or you work cheap.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I work cheap too. Don't get it twisted. And you know, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you, even if you were to work cheap, sometimes they still don't bring you back.
Well, that's true.
So there's a lot of factors to you coming or going
Yep.
in these clubs. So
Yeah.
coming back is a good thing. I
Right.
never take it for granted. It's a great market, especially Texas is a great market. And when you can get people and build a fan base, especially in Addison and Arlington, that's a big deal.
Right.
Especially for me as the African-American constituency here, which is the middle class and all, and the, you know, the Bible Belt
Sure.
people and all that.
Yeah.
When you can get them coming to see you, that is a big deal to me.
So do you have to change your comedy because you're in the Bible Belt? No?
I don't change anything. I do what I feel.
Yeah.
I do what I feel because you know what? My thing is this. This is what's beautiful about YouTube and the internet. You can vet things before you go to see somebody. You can go watch people's videos first. Look them up. Look at what you don't like. You say, well, that's not my kind of thing. And don't come. But I'm going to express how I'm going to say what because all I got is what I got.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can maybe adjust, but I've been in this too long.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. I'm
Right.
smart enough. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I talk about so much different stuff. Anything can. People get offended by everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk about dogs. Let's say I have a dog. I'm talking about a dog. Someone's mad. Why are you talking about dogs like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I got a dog. What do
Yeah.
you want me to do? But I don't like that. I'm part of the Leave the Doggy Alone Association.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
no, I know
doesn't-
you're right.
so I don't worry about that anymore.
Right.
Because first of all, you getting offended at a joke when, like, you're talking about all the ills of the world. That's where you get your jokes from, of course, obviously. All the ills of the world. You're talking about all this. People get mad at the joke. I go, but the situation is worse than the joke I'm telling.
Yeah. Yeah.
The situation is worse than the joke I'm telling, and you're trying to get offended because you want attention.
Yeah.
Don't try that with me. I'm like, the stuff you're going through is worse.
Right.
I'm trying to make light of this.
Right.
And you're getting offended, so you're mad twice now. You're mad outside and inside.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not changing what I'm going to say.
Right.
So you need to open your mind up, laugh at that, so you can deal with it a little better.
Right. Right.
That's what our purpose is.
Don't be so sensitive.
Don't be so sensitive.
So you're tonight. How many shows? One show.
I got two shows, 8 and 10:30.
Okay.
Saturday is 7 and 9:30, and Sunday is 7:30.
Okay. So
after
five
church,
five shows.
5 shows. Oh, I had one last night, 6. They don't
6
make you-
shows.
Oh, they make you sweat. It's 12 years a slave up in this bitch.
Oh man. So how did the
But it's worth it, though.
How did the family feel when you told them I want to be a comedian?
They didn't dig it at first. I was a pre-med psych major in college.
Wow.
And they were like, you know, my parents, I'm Nigerian, so they was like, wait, what are you? Telling jokes for what? It's not funny.
Right.
Well, I'm not laughing. You're going to waste our money, the hard work we have to tell jokes. But then I said, I really want to do this. I talk too much. I'm too angry. I'm too narcissistic. I got a lot of things I'm upset about in the world. And I think, and I'm pretty funny. And I have a unique way of saying things. And I got a lot of smarts. And I think that I could kind of contribute to this. And I said, I'm just itching. I'm itching to be on a platform. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I have to do it. And I chose to do it. And I'm glad it worked out. And then eventually, when I would do jokes about my parents, and it ended up on Comedy Central, my father was like, oh, you know, I was wrong. I was wrong the whole time. It's good that you are doing this.
Well, at least he admitted it,
I
right?
love how my father just
Yeah.
he flipped it on me.
Yeah.
He just two-faced.
See,
I
my
love it.
father never told me he should tell my sister, when's he going to get a real job?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
There's
remember.
no way you can make a like a full-time living being on the radio 4 hours a day.
They think that you need a backup. My parents are like, you sure you don't need a backup? You know.
Well, you do
you're
need a backup though.
You know what? I took it on not thinking about that. I just wanted to do I was like, I just want to get on that stage.
Yeah.
And the first time I did was in Chicago. One of the first people I met was Bernie Mac. I did his amateur night.
Okay.
It was Bernie Mac, and so I would go for a couple weeks. I just started going to the south side of Chicago because I lived on the north side, if you know Chicago. And once I started to do it, I was like, I wasn't turning back. I was like, what?
Wow.
I get to get on stage, and I express what I felt. I got some laughs. Sometimes you didn't, but I'm like, you feel so free, man.
Yeah.
Until the business kicks in.
That's true.
And then the BS starts.
Well,
but other than that,
it's
the freedom of expression,
right,
and being able to create this art form. And then you got people thinking about stuff too. Like, wow, because I'm a big Malcolm X. I'm a big you got Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You got Langston Hughes. You got Muhammad Ali. You can be that kind of guy, but do it through comedy. I said, come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
That's what I bring to the table.
Right.
I when I'm on stage, I have to have you leaving with something that you think about. It has to be thought provoking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel irresponsible if I don't leave some kind of impression.
Wow.
I want to make you laugh, but I gotta make you think. I gotta throw something in there. That's how I feel.
So this is your season. Then it's political season. The Republican debate.
Perfect.
One of them last night, man. Donald Trump.
Bless Donald Trump. Bless him. Bless him. Thank you, Donald. Thank you for running. Thank you. And thank you for winning too. Thank this country for their stupidity and them voting for him, letting him advance. He's just making it great for comedians. We are having a field day. He is feeding us. This is a buffet of stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
It's so Rubio, Cruz, two idiots. They're bumbling idiots. And Donald is just knocking the dumb heads together. Two Latinos that are ashamed of being Latin. It's great.
Yeah.
And they got Ben Carson, who just gets left out of everything.
Yeah, I think he threw in the towel today.
Did he throw it in?
Yeah.
He should just go back. He's an amazing doctor. Just go
with
sit
that.
down.
Go with
he
that.
was winning for a second.
For a quick second,
Then
he was at the very beginning.
Crazy stuff because he's a surgeon. He's super, super smart.
Yeah.
He needs to just do that. Be an advocate. Maybe he can get on the cabinet for medical stuff. Maybe he
could be Surgeon General or something.
Surgeon. He'd be perfect as a Surgeon General. I'm sure he'll finagle his way because he's a star now. I mean, the guy is a star. And and Kasich is, no one listens to him. And and then the Democratic thing is horrible. It's just him and Bernie. It's Hillary and Bernie. And I want Bernie to win, but I don't know. Hillary might, Hillary got some stuff up her sleeve. I mean, she's been in the game so long.
She's a seasoned politician.
She got her pops. I mean, she got her husband. She got Obama's people on her side.
Yeah.
She got so many. She's so skilled.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to go on, but this is a wonderful, wonderful situation. I mean, the Daily Show, a lot of these shows that aren't usually that funny, usually they need this. They're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So people can complain. The average person goes, oh, if Donald Trump becomes president, I'm moving. We're all like, yo, man, this is, let me get my pen, Jack. This is, every time I've never watched a Republican debate with so much enthusiasm in my life.
Yeah. It
is like a lunchroom at a high school. They talk over each other.
Yeah.
It is I'm not lying. Donald makes me laugh. When they'll press the buzzer. They'll say, after you hear the buzzer, stop. They'll go, no, I'm not done. He talked about my mama. Nah, I got to respond. Nobody talks about my mama and gets away with it. Can I respond to him talking about my mama? All right, respond to him talking about your mama. Now, what you said about my mama, then Donald be like, I really don't care about your mama. Your mama's ugly. Deal with it. Boom. It's just like tit for tat.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny because people say, why is he winning? He's being, when has Donald not been a douchebag?
Yeah.
Has Donald ever been like shy about what he says?
True.
Has he ever been have he ever hid what he said? Has he ever been phony? Phony as far as how he feels? Never. He's never been phony. He's just keeping it real.
Yeah.
He's saying what every one of these rich white men have been wanting to say. Please.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
He's keeping it real. And people say, well, he's racist. He's reasonably racist.
Well,
I mean, he's reasonably racist.
Well, either you're racist or you're not.
Yeah, he's like, I expect him to be. I don't think he's going to hang out with a bunch of black dudes, but I'm sure he has some black friends that got money and he chills with.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes every black person, but I think he, when he says about Mexicans, I'm sure he knows some Mexican people that are cool, especially some rich ones that he chills with.
Yeah.
But in general, he's reasonably racist. I don't. That's what comes with the package of a white man. Why are people? It's like if you were to buy a white man action figure, racism would be included. You feel me? The batteries wouldn't be there, but the racism would be included. Why are we acting like we're surprised when they're the way they are? If you're entitled, if you've been in the lead for thousands of years, how would you act?
Right.
I mean, so let's not get surprised. And he said this. If he's talking about Mexicans, black people are coming. Oh, he's coming.
It's just
he's
a matter
about
of
to
time.
say something about us. So I hope you all are ready. Because
Yeah,
if he says Mexicans, if he talks about Russians, we're on the top of the list.
I heard that.
We're coming. But listen, I love it, and all I can do is just create out of that.
I heard
and
that.
my best thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's all beautiful for me.
So when we going to see you on TV again? You're on TV a lot.
I'm doing some CarMax thing with TV One, right? They're running all that stuff. I'm doing some like spokesperson thing with CarMax. I just filmed a pilot that I got to wait on. Hopefully something will come of it. It's like I shot some indie films. You got to wait on these things, man. But I try my best to get on like network shows, series shows. We do pilot season. You audition for this. You come close to this. I'm trying to create. So it's a bunch of, and I have my new hour special, which will be coming out in the fall on Showtime. So I just filmed it in Chicago in September. So I'm really happy about that.
All right.
So I think the title will be, I Thought You Were Regular Black. Because that's what people used to think when I tell them I was Nigerian. People, my friend literally said, "Man, I thought you were like regular black." I said, "What do you mean, like Kentucky, like Mississippi?" That was the best line. I was 14. He said that. I thought you were like regular black.
That is crazy.
Isn't that great? So
Man.
I think that's going to be the new title. So God willing, it'll be Showtime, and then next year it'll be Netflix. But Showtime in the fall.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So yeah.
We got 2 shows tonight at the Arlington Improv, 2 tomorrow night, and then 1 on Sunday.
Yeah.
And the website is arlingtonimprov.com.
arlingtonimprov.com, godfreycomedian.com, but I haven't updated my calendar.
Oh, okay.
My webmaster is whack.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I got to update that, but I'm Godfrey Comedian on Twitter. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I have a good time. I'm very conversational in my style. I'm a big George Carlin fan.
Okay.
And big Carlin and Pryor guy. So I'm about keeping it real and being how I feel at that moment is what I talk about.
I heard that.
Depending on, I don't like anybody to know what I'm going to say. I just want them to listen and just know you're going to get laughs.
I heard that.
But just let me be.
Well, there you go.
Let me handle it.
I heard that, man. Well, thanks for coming in, man.
No, thanks for having me.
All right.
Dude.
That's God for y'all.
Yes. Peace.